Welcome to the Crypto Infinity channel where we try to help you find infinite ways to make money. My name is Hector and my goal is to help you reach financial freedom. Now, before we get started, go hit that like and subscribe. Not a financial advisor, but now let's get started with your daily market update. So, we have the market cap sitting at 1.8 trillion. We're up 4% over the last day. We have Bitcoin sitting at 41,000, Ethereum sitting at 2,600, XRP sitting at 76 cents, Cardano 81 cents, Solana $83. 85 now. We have CRO sitting at 38 cents, Cosmos $27, Algorand 72 cents, Stellar 18 cents, Hedera 20 cents. So we have a lot of coins in the green. We do have them pumping it as we speak. We see Bitcoin up almost 6% over the last 24 hours. Now let's take a look at the Bitcoin charts. Again, we're having this massive pump for some reason right now. I will try to look into it. But as of right now, we're sitting at 41,000. I'm about to hit that 42,000 support line. Technical saying it's a good time to buy. Again, I don't know why we're pumping, but we have been due for a massive outbreak. So we take a look right here, outbreak there, and now we're pumping up. We should be able to pump to about 42,000 and hold that support line. Even XRP is pumping right here. We have XRP at 78 cents, almost 79. Again, our technicals are in the buy zone. So keep on accumulating. Not a financial advisor, but I will keep on accumulating. Now let's take a look at the news, daily news that's going on. So cyber attack on Israel. Biggest attack ever or Iranian propaganda? Israeli government websites were targeted in what was called a wide-scale attack, perhaps the biggest in Israel's history. A day after, this is what we know and what we don't. Alright, so it says here, with all eyes on Russia and Ukraine, a cyber attack hit Israel. With the website, the attack, which was initially announced by Israeli defense sources, was said to be one of the biggest in the country's history. However, a day later, with the digital fog of war clearing, the reality looks somewhat different. The authority confirmed that the attack had occurred late Monday. However, by Tuesday morning, claims that the biggest attack in Israel history had all but dissipated. This was a routine attack, albeit one of the serious volume, but not rare or significant. So again, this is not rare, but also not significant. So they've been having cyber attacks, but not as big. Again, so it says, what do we know and what remains to be seen? At about 7:15 p.m. their time, a lot of their websites fell offline, including the website for the health ministry and others. By 8:30, a defense source had briefed Israel's military correspondent, saying that Israel was under a wide-scale cyber attack. Again, if we take a look at its IMF, 10 countries simulate global attack on global financial system. Who was it led by? The simulated war game, as Israel's finance ministry called it and planned over the past year, evolved over 10 days. It says right here, participants in the initiative called Collective Strength. I know we've covered this before, but took place with Israel, United States, United Kingdom, United Arab Emirates, Austria, Switzerland, Germany, Italy, Netherlands, Thailand, as well as representatives from the IMF and the World Bank and Bank of International Settlements. So again, it was led by Israel. So we take a look right here. It says Israel on Thursday led a 10-country simulation of a major cyber attack. I know this was a year ago, well, 2021, December 9th, but this was from just today. So I don't know if it's a coincidence, but it was led by Israel. The simulation, again, I'm just speculating here. Now let's take a look at the next article. It says Saudi Arabia considers accepting the yuan instead of dollars for Chinese oil sales. Talks between Riyadh and Beijing have accelerated as the Saudi unhappiness grows with Washington. So it says here Saudi Arabia is in active talks with Beijing to price some of its oil sales to China in yuan. People familiar with the matter said a move that would dent the US dollar's dominance of global petroleum market and mark another shift by the world's top crude exporter towards Asia. The talks with China over yuan priced oil contracts have been off and on for 6 years, but have accelerated this year as the Saudis have grown increasingly unhappy with decades old U.S. security commitments to defend the kingdom, the people said. The Saudis are angry over the U.S.'s lack of support for the intervention of the Yemen civil war and over the Biden administration's attempt to strike a deal with Iran over its nuclear program. Saudi officials have said that they were shocked by the precipitous U.S. withdrawal from Afghanistan last year. China buys more than 25% of the oil that Saudi Arabia exports. If priced in yuan, those sales would boost the standing of China's currency. The Saudis are also considering including yuan-denominated future contracts known as Petro Yuan in the pricing model of Saudi Arabian oil company known as Aramco. Again, this could be very, very dangerous for the U.S.'s economy because the only reason that the dollar is pretty much in dominance over the Federal Reserve and the World Reserve System is because usually the oil is bought in dollars. So again, if Saudi Arabia starts using the yuan, we could have this, how the yuan could become a global currency. Again, if we take a look at the date, we see May 29, 2021. This was nearly under a year ago. But it says China wants its currency, the yuan, to replace the US dollar as the world's global currency. That's what it's looking like as of right now. But again, it's just speculating. That would give it more control over its economy. As China's economic might grows, it's taking steps to make that happen. A slim majority of institutional investors see it as inevitable, but don't say when. Could we see a switch from a greenback to a redback dominated world? If so, how and when would that happen? What would be the consequences? Again, this could be very bad for the U.S. economy and the dollar. We might be seeing the dollar collapse, but this has been in the plans for a while. As we see with the IMF, the future of money, gearing up for the CBDC. The digital yuan has been rolled out over the past couple years over there in China. The U.S. is barely getting on track to. I know the digital dollar has been being worked on in the background. You haven't been seeing any news about that, but it has been working in the background. But the government just announced that they're barely about to start working on it. But they don't want you to know that it's been put out there already. So it says by Kristalina Georgieva, IMF Managing Director. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, let me start by thanking the Atlantic Council for providing a fitting venue to discuss central banks' forays into digital currencies. So again, this has been in the plan since 1961. Today we aim to test our thinking again. We have moved beyond conceptual discussions of CBDCs, and we are now in the phase of experimentation. Central banks are rolling up their sleeves and familiarizing themselves with the bits and bytes of digital money. These are early days for CBDCs, and we don't quite know how far and how fast they will go. What we know is that central banks are building capacity to harness new technologies to be ready for what may lie ahead. Again, crypto is here to stay. I believe CBDCs are as well. Again, this is February 9th. This is not even before. This is before Biden actually said we will start looking into CBDCs. This is way before that. So again, there's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the world. They just don't put it in the mainstream media. They don't want you to know about it, but it's going on in the background. But not to cap off this video, let's take a look at this good article. It says American Express reveals its metaverse ambitions in a trademark filing for tech to let people use its payment cards in virtual worlds. This could be huge for the metaverse. American Express seeks to have its real-world payment card services work in the metaverse. U.S. Patent and Trademark Office filing showed. Trademarks filed by the company also indicated setting up a virtual marketplace for NFTs and providing crypto services. The payment titan's entry into the metaverse comes as Wall Street considers the metaverse to be an opportunity worth trillions of dollars. Get inside the scoop. Pretty much saying American Express is looking to provide its real-world services in the digital world. American Express is considering providing card payments, ATM services, banking services, and fraud detection to customers in the metaverse. So all of this that's going on pretty much in the real world is transferring to the metaverse. And this is just the beginning. So the company is eyeing a range of other features as well. Travel, transport, travel agency services, including bookings and tours in the metaverse, entertainment and concierge services in the metaverse, including catering to personal and customer-specific needs. Crypto services such as crypto management, trading services, and crypto payments processing. American Express also wants to trademark its logo for an online marketplace for buyers and sellers of NFTs or non-fungible tokens. In addition, the company filed a trademark application related to the trading of digital and blockchain assets. Blockchain is a technology that underpins cryptos and NFTs. American Express is always monitoring emerging technology to see how they could benefit our customers, and the metaverse is a space where we're following. The metaverse has proven popular for major financial firms, with big Wall Street names considering it to be an opportunity worth trillions of dollars. So again, this is just the beginning. Crypto will be worth trillions as well, but the money hasn't flowed in there yet. We are again at 1.8 trillion for the crypto market for as of today. We were at about 3 trillion, but we've been down 1.2 trillion. We are missing. But again, this is just the beginning. 1.8 trillion. Remember this day. We will have trillions and trillions of dollars in there one day. But that is all that we have for the daily market update today. Thanks to each and every one of you. Remember, if you like the content, hit that like and subscribe. Make sure you share the video. Thanks, and until next time.